Okay, I'm packing up a swap. Now that the holidays are over, I'm going to try and get this, get ahead. This is not due till the end of the month, but I got Valentine's coming up, so I'm doing it now. This is for Lisa's swap. I will leave it to Lisa Crafts. It's her favorite paper collection. And I decided to go with the Graphic 45 paper that I've been saving. It's kind of a paper, very expensive, so you don't want to use it too often, unless you got a special project. But on this one, she wanted a pretty notebook, a handmade or store-bought's okay. I decided to make handmade. So I did this notebook here. And I'm going to include this feather pen. I decided birds is my theme. So there's the notebook and it slides out. I've got a little protective cover. So I got that done. There we go. Fits in there very nice and snugly. And then I'm putting that. I'm going to color code all of these with little birds. I've got birds that match each requirement that I'm going to stick on every package. So I've got that notebook done. And then the 4 crafty items made with my favorite dies, fully embellished. So I did 4 here. And these are, I love using these dies. I use them quite often. This is a little album here. And I've decorated little birds on the side and used the Graphic 45 paper here. And on each thing, I did another cutout of more dies. I have so many bird dies and I haven't had a chance to use them. So I thought I'd do the little frames with the birds and flowers on all these. I did black swan and more, all different colors. And then a white swan in the back. So I definitely embellished that. That's one of the dies. Here's another one. Let's see. For this die, I fitted a little box here with another die that I like to use. It's a tag die and feather stickers in here. And then I cut out a bunch of dies to put in this box. And the dies, I hand painted all the birds that go inside. Let's see if I can open. I decided to cut acrylic paper with this. So, and then I painted each one. I did bird's nest and some chickadees and just painted whatever color I felt like doing at the time. So I got these done and I painted, hand painted so they know that I painted them instead of markered or. So I got that done. I will put that back together in little bags. And then of course I will label them with the orange so they know that they're all my favorite dies on these. And another favorite die is this tea bag holder. I love this die. I use it quite often with the Graphic 45 paper and some dies and a couple of my favorite teas. I do drink a lot of tea, love tea, so I love this die. And then another die I really like is this tag box that's like a shadow box kind of. So I put a birdhouse on the inside and embellished that with the Graphic 45 and other dies. So, and then of course I will mark all these to go with the little tags here. So I'll mark all those and get them packaged up nicely. And then Crafter's Choice. So she said on this one, anything I love to do, and whether it be 3D, folios, flowers, whatever. I love doing 3D, and Dreaming Team is one of my favorites. So I did a birdhouse. This is a tea light birdhouse. I labeled it here and I put the tea light inside so they know they can light it up. Very pretty when it's lit up. But I fully embellished that and got it decorated nicely. So I've got that done. And then because some of these dies I don't want to bend or anything, I decided to do a little birdhouse box here. And I'll put what I can inside of here. Probably this one. I don't want this one thrown around or beat up too much. But that one's very pretty, and I cut out a chickadee here. And then for the next ones, because she wanted 3 of these, the Crafter's Choice, I did little birdhouse boxes, gift boxes. And on the inside of these boxes, I did a couple. I like to pour resin, so I did a couple of cute little resin birds to put on the inside. So I've got that one. And on this one, I did bird's nest. So I did a few of these. I thought they were very pretty. I poured some resin eggs to put in the center and put butterflies on them. So I put some of that eyelash yarn in there, and thought those turned out really good. I wanted them to look like real birdhouses, so those were fun. So I'll get those done. And then my favorite decorative items. That was hard because there's so many. And so I decided to go with embossing plates. And I also have this glitter tape that I have quite a few different colors, and I bought quite a few of that. Very pretty, and you just peel the back off and tape it. So those will be my favorite crafting item. I like using stickers, pretty much everything, so it was very hard to choose that one. So I chose those, and then $5 minimum on the Crafty Tools, no Dollar Tree items, which I don't use too many Dollar Tree items, a few of them. But I love this. It's a razor pen, and I can get very detailed in there on the dies and other things that I cut. And I also included the Dauber tools with some pads and some ink colors. I can't open them because they're still wrapped. So, but pink, orange, blue, very pretty. And then she wants a sweet or salty treat with that. I'll put that away in a moment. Favorite sweet or salty treat. So I put all these pretty eggs I've been saving to use. So I put one of my favorite candies in there, Utah truffles, toffee, and the other one I like is mint, but they didn't have those at the store this time, so I got Utah, and I filled the eggs with the truffles. And then of course I've got some extras I'm going to do. So I put a little extra bird here, and I'm going to label the bag with the pink. I made some rosettes, a couple of rosettes with the Graphic 45 extras, and then I made some shakers out of a cute birdhouse I have, and I filled it with birdseed to shake. So I've got these 3 shakers. I thought they were fun extras to make. And then I've also got these cards. I'm going to include a marker. I don't have it on hand right here. To write in it white, because I did the cards black. So that pops up with the cute little hummingbird that I colored and put that in there. And I kept going, so I sprayed some ink, different inks, and made the texture of the egg to match the bird that pops up on the inside of the card. So I tried to get as close as I can to the egg that looks like the bird that would have laid it. So I made 3 of these, and then the robin, and of course the hostess gift. And I guess I can show it. Very pretty. I did this one for Lisa, a little notepad. I did the stained glass look, and you can, I guess I can open it, but yeah, you can kind of, well, it's very stuck, so you can see through it. I ran this through the laminator with some of that vellum paper, and then colored it. So that was fun. And then a little hostess gift I'm including for her. But what was fun, I was worried about how all this would ship, so I made a box that everything can fit in. I put wrapping paper in the box, but everything should fit, and that's nice and firm, so it shouldn't be damaged by anything. So everything fits perfectly. So I will get this packed up now and shipped off next week. I don't want it too soon, but I don't want it late because she put a strict deadline of February 2nd to be shipped out. So very fun. Off to Valentine's. So thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.